Several flights in the US have been grounded. Yes, you heard it right. The flights in the US have been grounded for hours now due to a glitch in the Federal Aviation Administration's computer system. However, some flights are set to have resumed operations. According to reports, as of 5:31 a.m. Eastern Time, on Wednesday, over 400 flights were delayed. The glitch has the potential to impact aviation across the globe. Airports in the United States have been thrown into complete chaos, with passengers complaining of being stuck in planes on the tarmac for hours in different parts of the country. The Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA, says it is working to restore its notice to air mission system and are performing final validation checks as operations across the national airspace system continue to remain impacted. For more on this, we are joined on the phone line by our New York correspondent, Susan Teherani. Susan, how bad is the situation? Reports seem to suggest that at least till some time back, not a single flight was able to take off anywhere across the United States.
That's right. The FAA has said that it has ordered all airlines to pause domestic departures until 9 a.m. Eastern to, quote-unquote, allow the agency to validate the integrity of flights and safety information. And this is despite the fact that we got reports just a few minutes ago that some flights have been resuming since that sort of lockdown where more than 760 flights were delayed because of this disruption into and out of the United States. This was as of Wednesday morning around 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The flight tracking website, Flight Aware, basically showed this without citing any reason. Another 91 flights within, in and out of the country were also canceled.
All right. Also, what more do we know about the measures that are being taken by the FAA to fix the glitches, Susan? Of course, they're saying that they're working on it, but how much longer is it likely to take before flight operations actually return to normal across the country?
So that's something that we're expecting updates on. As you mentioned, until 9 a.m. local time, they have said that they've put this pause on domestic flights. This is basically to allow the agency not only to validate the integrity of the flights and safety information, but to give them enough time really to figure out, whether or not it's safe for these flights to take off. Remember, more than 1,100 flights within, into and out of the United States, they had been delayed. And more than 90 were canceled. This is something that the full extent of the delays, since they're not immediately known, and some flights were taking off at this point, these delays are really spread across several airlines. So it will take some time before we know exactly the extent where everything will be sort of up and running and the main reason for why this really happened.
Susan, thanks very much for getting us all those details.